Hello, guys. My name is Mimi, and this is A Dash of Colors. Thank you for tuning in, as always. Today, I'm talking about self-care 101. People treat you the way you treat yourself. It is such an amazing realization for me because most of us outsource for emotions, outsource for love, outsource for peace, outsource for so many things. We rarely ever pay attention to ourselves, and what we have is we end up having lives full of expectations from every other person. We tend not to love ourselves. We tend not to look after our own emotions, and then we want to also enjoy love. We also want to enjoy peace, amongst others. But the universe is designed in such a way that it projects whatever thing we give to it. So imagine a situation where you are toxic to yourself. You complain about your body, complain about so many things, right? The thing is, you would notice that you would end up attracting or bringing people who are toxic into your life, or people who are insecure about certain things as well. So it's like a give and take thing. So what you put in is what you get out. Whatever thing you give to yourself is what the universe projects in people. Okay, so let's say you are someone who loves herself. You know your worth. You know that there are things that you cannot just tolerate from just anybody, and you know, and you have principles. Thing is, you would end up attracting people who respect your principles, people who understand your principles, and people who want to be part of your life on your own terms. Not like you're actually coming down from your own horse to meet up with someone else's expectations of you. No, this time around, it's basically you trying to figure out whatever thing you want to do, right? The amazing thing about garbage in, garbage out kind of relationship that we have with the universe that I find very exciting is that the universe is actually not doing that as a way of punishing us or to make us feel like we are not good enough. Most times it's actually for us to do a form of self-reflection. Okay, so if I'm always attracting bad people, how about I look at it from a perspective that I have been bad to myself, right? I don't treat myself well. I say ill things about myself. I do not appreciate myself. Chances are you would never attract or have people who appreciate you or people who see your worth. So basically, it's whatever thing you're projecting into your life is what the universe attracts. So if you're projecting peace, chances are you're going to meet people who are going to give you the desired peace, people who nurture the peace you already have. Okay, so let's say it like that. So you're already at a place or at a point where you enjoy love all by yourself. Like you love yourself, you look after yourself, you do things for yourself, you take yourself on random dates, buy yourself nice things. Okay, you would end up meeting people who actually want to treat you the exact same way you treat yourself. So I can't see you all loved up by yourself, taking care of yourself, probably enjoying that smoothie in a very nice restaurant, and then I would want to take you to somewhere unbefitting for you. So people are like, let me not say people are actually looking at you, but that's just the law of attraction. So if you're constantly being bitter about yourself, you only attract things that would make you bitter. So today, learn or unlearn this thing that we do where we say negative things about ourselves, when we complain, where we compare ourselves with other people, and then when we try to make ourselves feel like we're not good enough. It is not only bad because you're saying those things, it is also bad because you're projecting it into the universe, and the universe works by energies. Actually really doesn't understand if you're being negative or you're being positive. The important thing to the universe is it is acting on the energy that you are sending to it. So if you're going to send out this energy that you're not good enough, that you do not understand self-worth, and then you do not look after yourself, the truth is you would end up attracting people who do not care about you, people who rarely look out for you. I actually noticed it, and I began to work on myself. I know that it is actually very easy to complain. I say this a lot. Complaining is so easy. Complaining about how everything is not working is so easy. But we really do not know how to take actions, and I am that kind of person, guys. I am not going to act like I have myself all together. I rarely act upon things that I really, really want to do. And that's actually very terrible. Okay? So, but the point here is we need to start looking out for ourselves first. We need to start paying attention to the things that we do to ourselves, because that's just the way it is, right? If you're not treating yourself well, you would always want to be with someone who probably makes you feel, or someone who does the bare minimum. I say bare minimum because men think because they call you, because they send you messages every day, that is being good to you, right? I started telling myself recently that I deserve someone who appreciates me well enough to actually look out for me the same way I am looking out for myself. And that is why I have to look out for myself, because I want this person to emulate what I am doing for myself. I'm not trying to, or I'm not begging for self-care. I'm not begging for self-love, right? He is seeing that this is the amount of love I have for myself, and he is willing to add to what I already give to myself. So you're not like looking for partners or looking for relationships because you're looking for people to actually make you feel better than you actually feel by yourself. Of course not. You need to actually be at peace with a lot of things. Just like I talked about in my previous podcast. I said in the previous episode where I talked about insecurities, I said how much my body makes me insecure. And then one thing that I'm doing about that is to probably take care of those part of my body, probably by nicer underwears, probably by nicer things to actually make myself feel comfortable in my own skin. And now it's not because of any man, it's actually because of me. I'm treating myself, or teaching myself rather, to pay attention to me, to love these areas of my body that I used to have issues with. Okay, so guys, pay attention to yourself. Self-care is self-care, like it's called. You need to literally look out for yourself. There is absolutely nobody to give you something that you cannot give yourself. If you want abundance, you should be ready to put yourself out there to work for it, and chances are you'll end up attracting so much abundance to yourself with the right mindset. So let's work on our mindsets. Let's start treating ourselves better. Today, give yourself a treat. Probably go get yourself something really nice. If you do not have money like I do, like I don't, you could actually decide to make something nice with anything you have in the house and actually have that. Cook it to your delight. It could be noodles, it could be fried egg, and whatever thing you want to be, but just let it be. Savor the emotion, savor the feeling, savor it. Make it a ritual for yourself. You're literally taking care of yourself. All right, it is the little things that actually matter. Then you can actually grow into buying nicer clothes when you have money and things like that. So I hope today's episode helps someone who is struggling and who really doesn't know what to do about how they feel, or if you feel that you're constantly attracting, in quotes, bad luck. most times it's actually not bad luck. It's actually you projecting those things to the universe, and that is what the universe is bringing to you. So change your mindset today. Change how you see yourself. Change your perspective about so many things. It might not be easy. I am not those people who say it is a fast check or it's going to happen today or tomorrow. It is a consistent thing and something that you consistently have to keep working on. Okay, like you have to teach yourself that this is you and these are the things that you like. These are the things that you love about yourself, and you protect those things so that whenever a man or a woman shows up, the woman is coming to a state of whatever thing you already have, a state of peace, a state of love, and she's just nurturing, or he's just adding up to what you already have. So don't be a dependent person. Don't be someone who is dependent on people for the right emotions. Work on yourself and then learn how to actually love yourself a lot. I hope today's episode was actually useful to you. I don't know if it was, but I hope it was, because it is something that I personally decided, and I feel like that's what everybody should do. So let me know what you think. I'm going to leave a question and answer session here. So if you're listening on Spotify, you should be able to actually ask me questions or to leave your contributions there. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Mimi, and this is A Dash of Colors.